Good afternoon and welcome to the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. My name is Dustin. My call sign is KD8EPC, and I'll be your net control for the first hour today. The Boredom Breaker Net meets every day at noon Central Time on the RCWA repeater, Allstar node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. This is a directed net. All traffic must pass through net control, and all stations are welcome to check in. We'll take multiple rounds of check-ins, so if you don't get in the first time, just stand by and we'll get to you as soon as we can. We're linking with our friends in Arkansas, Virginia, and various other repeaters, so we asked you to keep for a couple of seconds before and after you transmit, and make sure you let everything drop so we can hear everything you have to say. Before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. Alright, not hearing any emergency or priority traffic. Stations waiting to check into the Boredom Breaker Net. Please say your call phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location. Breakfast Club. Alright, I heard one station there. I couldn't make you out. That station want to try again?
Kilo Charlie 5, Romeo Bravo Golf.
Kilo 7, Uniform Golf Sierra, Karen.
Alright, we picked up a few there. Let me tell you who we've got on the list. We have N5GLO Bill, I have WD8MIU Warm Weather Wade, KI5TAQ Taco Tim, KC5 Real Big Guns, my good friend Shannon, and K7UGS Karen. I also picked up KG4OIS Kevin was in and out, and I have Mr. Ray in his 10th spot. So let's get this started. We'll go through the few here, and then I'll take some more check-ins in just a minute. Let's start with Bill, N5GLO. Are you out on the porch today?
N5GLO to net, yes sir. I'm on my porch. It's about 61 degrees here. It's pleasant. It's partly sunny. And having a beautiful day. And just getting ready for a beautiful day here. Wife and I are going to be going into town a little while, do some shopping. And just got a normal day here. N5GLO.
Alright there, Bill. Well, enjoy your day, and send some of that warm weather this way. It's like 21 degrees here, but that's a heat wave for us. I might have to get the Speedo and go tanning high. We'll say 73 to you. Have a great day, and we'll catch you on down the log. Let's go over to Florida. Warm weather, Wade. What's the temperature down there, Wade?
W8WKY.
Well, good afternoon to all of you. It was 37 this morning, but it's in the 60s now. That's the nice thing about our winters, that you get pretty cold at night, but it warms up pretty quick when the sun comes out in the morning. And I guess I still qualify for the warm weather Wade, even if it gets down to 37. One day, I think it was Tuesday, it was 32 here. So yeah, but it warmed up in the high 50s and low 60s yesterday before it was over. So, at any rate, Wednesday night I tried to, not Wednesday night, Sunday night, I tried to check into the barometer net, or not barometer, to the beacon net, and had no luck. I went on the AIM screen, blue screen, and put my name, and Eric didn't catch it apparently. And tried to check in verbally, and didn't have any luck with that either. So I finally just gave up and moved on out. Not upset, just confused, or not confused. I don't know. Just I tried. That's what counts. I'll try again tonight when you and Nick got it. So I keep that in mind. At any rate, I'll turn it back over to you, Dustin, and have a good night.
Alright there, Wade, WD8MIU. Yeah, I'm not sure why they didn't get you in Sunday night. I checked in and out at the beginning of the night because I was on the couch and beat. So we'll be listening for you tonight, and I know Nick watches the blue screen and the dashboard, so we'll get you on there when you check in with us. No worries. We'll say 73. Enjoy that warm weather and soak some of it up for us, too. I know it's 30s isn't that warm, but it's been negative here, so it's way warmer than here. We'll say 73. Have a great day, and let's go over to Tim now. Taco Tim, KI5TAQ. How you doing, Tim? What's going on?
M6 PBY, being in the UK. Quick recheck.
Station checking in, stand by. I'll be taking check-ins in just a few minutes here. Right now, I'm looking for KI5TAQ Taco Tim, and just to let you know, Kevin K6KJV RevKev, I got you on the list. So one more time there, KI5TAQ Taco Tim, are you out there?
Melting off around here and almost gone, but the ground is, like right now, soaking wet. So I'm going to be careful walking around. But anyways, I'll just get on out of here and get myself made ready for the salt mine or the playground. I'll catch you on down the logs. This is KI5TAQ, and that was my third-party traffic.
All right there, Tim. Thanks so much for stopping by. I doubled with you for a second there, but I got everything you had to say there. We'll say 73. Tell the better half we said hello, and we'll catch you all down the log. Let's go over to Shannon now. Casey, Big Guns. What's going on, man?
Hey there, Dustin. Well, I'm kind of on the mend. Ended up getting strep throat somewhere, and so I've been sick for like 3 weeks now, and just feeling miserable. It was weird though. I haven't had a fever at all, but it's they got me on some antibiotics and stuff, and I am feeling a little bit better. So. And I'm not contagious anymore, so that's always a good thing, right? Yesterday I had some occupational therapy on my shoulder. I have my full range of motion, so now she's working on strength, but I think we might have gone a little bit overboard yesterday. Oh man, is my shoulder hurting today. I mean, it's really weak as well, so, it's taking a lot of stretching and stuff, trying to get through the pain of just the pain from the workout yesterday. So, I probably need to, take it easy and take my time doing the exercises and try to get some in whenever I can, and that way it will definitely help. Other than that, not much been going on here. I've been going to the range, getting weapons resighted in, getting familiar again and all that good stuff. Let me let this reset. KC5 RBG returning, and just getting used to holding the weapon again, whether it be a pistol or rifle, and just practice holding it again and going at it from the standpoint of pretending like I'm a new shooter. And that's good. You got to retrain your body when your body forgets the muscle memory. So, and with the shoulder surgery and all that, it's like I gotta go through and retrain my body on how to handle the recoil and all that good stuff. So, but anyway, been having a great time doing that. Of course, you know me, I love shooting, so anything to go to the range. We got a little list there. I'll let you go ahead and get down on my friend. Great hearing from you. Thanks for running the net. This is Kilo Charlie 5, Real Big Guns. God bless. And 73, my brother. Back to nut control.
All right there, Shannon. Well, great to hear you out there, and sorry to hear you're not feeling so well today. Hopefully you'll get over that sooner than later. And yeah, the range is fun. I haven't been in a while, but I've been eyeballing a couple of new firearms, and I think there's going to be one in the near future here. So we'll say 73 to you for now, and let's try to catch up later on if we can. And let's go over here to Karen now, K7UGS. How you doing?
7 Uniform Golf Sierra. Oh, it's nice to have a net in the middle of the day. It's great. What we're doing, well, I'll tell you about the weather. It's a beautiful day here. It is still a little cold, but I love the sun that's coming out, and we get to about 60. I'm hoping maybe today 65. That would be great. And it gets low. But let's see, we're going to go to a local radio club here in Oregon. We live in Shady Cove, Oregon. And, boy, you're getting people from all over. It's wonderful. We're going to go to the gym after that to exercise. Still have a little soreness in the new knee, but boy, it's coming along really great. So hope everybody's having a good day, and we'll talk to you later. Kilo 7 Uniform Golf Sierra, back to net.
All right there, Karen. Well, so wonderful to hear you out there today, and thanks for joining us in the middle of the day here for the net. And I hope your exercising goes well later. So we'll say 73 for now. Thanks for joining us, and come back and visit. We're here every day at noon Central Time, and we go a couple of hours. So we'll say 73 to you, and let's jump on over here to California, Valley Springs. Let's talk to RevCav, K6KJV. How you doing?
W8WK.
Well, hello there, Mr. Dustin and Nick in the background there. Thank you for picking me up, sir. And, well, Mr. Dustin, I just thought I'd stop in here in the middle of the day here, well, morning for me, and say hello to you. Give you one for the numbers. I hope you're trying for a record today. It don't sound like it, though. You're kicking back today. So that's all right. I know you're going to get some numbers on the board anyway. So with that, I'll say God bless 73, and as always, Maranatha. Back to you, Mr. Dustin from K6KJV.
All right there, RevCav. Well, great to hear you out there today. And, yeah, we're going to try for some numbers, but it's starting out pretty slow. So we'll say Maranatha. Hope to hear you again this evening, and we'll catch you on down the log. All right, KG4OYS. Kevin was in and out, so we'll wave a hand at him, and that brings me down to Mr. Ray in the 10th spot. K5CFY. This is KDEDPC. How you doing?
KD8EPC in the net, K5CFY. Good afternoon there, Mr. Dustin. I won't stay long and let you get a lot more customers there. So have a fun net, and we'll say 73, y'all. Good to hear everybody. And hello, Gary. K5CFY, back to you.
All right there, Ray. Well, thanks for stopping by. So great to hear you for the second time today already, and I hope to hear you again later on this evening. Have a great afternoon. We did pick up Mike, WB8CXO. He was in and out on the... He is streaming this for us, so if you want to go on YouTube and hear how you sound, you can do that. We did pick up a few off the blue screen here. I have KC5FM Lloyd, AA8CS, Gary, my president, K5 AVF Alex and KCFQV Northern Mark. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I'm ready for more check-ins. Please call now.
Whiskey Sugar 9, Victor Mobile.
Kilo Oscar Charlie, WA8 KOC, Fred, Akron, Echolink. Good afternoon, Dustin.
Whiskey Sugar 9, Victor Mobile.
WA4WGA. Whiskey Alpha 4 Whiskey. George, America. Ray in Talmadge, Ohio. Well, I'm close enough Talmadge that I might as well be in Talmadge. Over to you, sir.
Whiskey Sugar 9, Victor Mobile.
Kilo Delta 5, Alpha Foxtrot Sierra.
Whiskey Sugar 9, Victor Mobile.
0, November Charlie Zulu.
In the UK.
Nicholas, United Kingdom.
All right, let me hold it up right there and make sure I've got it. All right, I got you the first 3 times. WS9V. I picked up WA8 KOC Fred. I have WA4 WGA Ray. I have KD5 AFS, and I need to come back. That UK station you got doubled with. Would you mind giving me your call sign again, please?
Yeah, sure. It's Mike 0, November Charlie Zulu. Over.
Mike 6, Papa Bravo Yankee, Ian in the UK.
All right, I picked up a couple more there. I got M0NCZ and I got M6PVY. All right, we got quite the list there. Let me go back up here and start right at the top. Actually, I have a mobile I got to get here real quick here. WS9V. James, how you doing?
Yeah, afternoon. Name is Skip. Currently Mobile 5 in Memphis, close to Memphis, Tennessee, headed towards back to Illinois. Thought I would check in for you. Have a great day. It's Whiskey Sugar 9 Victor.
All right there, Skip. Well, thanks for stopping by. Mobile safely out there, and we'll look forward to catching you on down the log. We're here every day at noon Central Time and go a couple of hours there. So we'll say 73 to you and mobile safely, and that brings me to Lloyd, KC5FM. What's going on?
Well, I'm going to tell you to your face, the groundhog saw something, and I'm going to tell you all of our snow is melted up here in Kansas. Happy to report that. Yes, indeed, happy to report our snow is melted. Oh, man. It's a beautiful day up here. It was misty and overcast this morning, but we're gonna get up in the 40s, and we'll hit 60 before the day's over. Or before the week's over, anyway. Thanks for picking me up, and thanks for calling the net. This is KC5FM. Over.
All right there, Lloyd. Well, great to hear you out there today. And after we saw the shadow, we had some groundhog stew. Hi. We'll say 73 to you, Lloyd. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you on down the log. Let's go talk to my president now, AA8CS. Gary, how you doing?
Good evening, Dustin, and everybody on the Boredom Breaker Net. Want to say a special shout out to Ray and Taco Tim and Real Big Guns out there. Sorry he's under the weather, but sounds like relief is on the way for him, and that's a good thing. Whenever the antibiotics kick in, that is always a good thing. You know, it's really funny. We were talking about 29 degrees that we had in Ohio the other day. On the barometer net,
and everybody was elated. I took a scarf off, I took my hat off, I unzipped my coat. 29 degrees was definitely a heat wave, and it looks like 25 degrees right now. So I haven't been out yet today, but do plan on going out a little later this afternoon, and expecting just look, there's sunshine out there, warm weather, relatively speaking. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Anyway, that's all I got, Dustin. You take care. Have a great net. We'll talk to you again real soon. This is AA8CS. Back to net.
All right there, Gary. Well, great to hear you. And I'll tell you what, when you go outside, I recommend your Speedo, because that's what I'm doing when I get down here. I'll put on my Speedo and go tan out in the front yard, high. I will say 73 to you. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you on down the log. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. Next, we're going to talk to Alex, K5AVF. I believe he's the net control for the next hour. How you doing, Alex?
Well, good afternoon, Dustin. Good afternoon to the net. KD8EPC, K5AVF. Yep, I'll be up for the second hour today, taking over for Ray. Ray took my hour yesterday, and Ray was going to take Nancy's hour. I said, let me have it, and so there we go. Anyway, hey, we're going to be up in the 70s. Man, it's going to be nice. Friday, it's going to be 74. Next Monday, it's supposed to be 77. Can you imagine in the wintertime like this? Anyway, hey, I wanted to make one comment out there to Nick. Nick, have you looked at Open Ham Clock? Just take a look at that, and we'll see what you say. That's all I've got. We'll get back to you. That's by the way, that's a replacement for Ham Clock. If you have a Ham Clock unit, you can use Open Ham Clock. It's pretty close, and it only was released last Friday, so it's pretty cool, but it runs in a web browser. All right, back to you, Dustin. Have a great day. KD8EPC, K5AVF. I'll be standing by for the second hour.
All right there, Alex. Well, thanks for stopping by, and we'll check out Open Ham Clock, too, and we'll look for you at the top of the hour, so we'll say 73, and let's go talk to Northern Mark, KC8FQV. Take it away.
All right, I'll just say good afternoon, KCFQV. Yeah, I'm having Mexican for lunch, so we're going to catch everyone at the second hour, and also we'll catch you guys tonight at 9:30 and 10, plus the Wooster Group, so KCFQV.
W8WKY.
All right there, Mark. Well, great to hear you, and have a couple churros for me, if you will. We'll say 73 to you, and that's going to bring me on over here to Fred, WA8KOC. How you doing?
Dustin, my good man. How are you? Great to hear you. You guys do a wonderful job on the Boredom Breaker Net. Thanks for taking my check-in. I do sincerely appreciate it. I heard our buddy Wade down there in Florida gloating about all of his wonderful temperatures, and you know, I gotta tell you, Wade, if you're listening, I'm jealous. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the net, Dustin. Appreciate you being here, and we're probably going to try and check in this evening. I don't know if you're going to be there, but if not, I miss you, pal. Take good care of yourself. 7-3 to you, and 7-3 to everyone else in here on the Boredom Breaker Net. KD8EPC, WA8KOC. Take care.
All right there, Fred. Well, great to hear you, and I will be there tonight. Me and Nick will have the show. He'll have the pre-show. I'll have the big show as is usual. So we'll look forward to hearing you there. We'll say 73 to you for now, and that's going to bring us on over here to Ray, WA4WGA. How you doing?
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Which allows me to segue into my comment that I also have a UK comment, or UK call sign, rather. I was flying back and forth to the UK for a while So I decided to get a UK call sign, coincidentally enough, M0WGA. So there you have it, M0WGA when I'm over there. And we had a nasty weekend. Snow all over the place. Wind, ice, all kinds of nastiness. And let me say good day to the locals. Nick, Mark, never mind, I can't remember your name. I don't talk to you enough. We'll have to fix that. And let's see, I've been reading The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy over the weekend, since it's been too cold to do anything else. Other than that, you folks have a good day, whichever part of the day you are in. WA4WGA. Have a good day.
Oh, right there, Ray. Well, great to hear you. And, yeah, I don't get on much other than nets nowadays, but I've talked to you a handful of times in the mobile, so we'll have to try to get on more often and chat with you. We'll say 73 for now. Interesting. I didn't know you had a UK call, so that's cool, too. We're going to say 73 and go to Grant now, KD5AFS. What are you smoking, Grant?
KD8EPC, KD5AFS. Good afternoon, Dustin, and howdy, Nick, on the keyboard. Nothing on the smoker today. I went over to Claremore this morning and got some motor oil, filters, and washer fluid, and went by Harbor Freight and looked around, ended up buying a flashlight. So I can't go in the Harbor Freight and walk out the door empty-handed. I got to find something. And other than that, it's been a pretty busy day around here. They came and put in our bathroom countertops and sinks. Now I'm kind of waiting on the plumber to show back up, hopefully this afternoon or tomorrow morning, and put in the faucets and drains and hook everything up, and we will be done with this project finally. So, and it looks really nice. So just waiting on the plumber now, Dustin. Other than that, we are 42 degrees, kind of a gloomy, cloudy day here. We're going to go right back to warming up tomorrow. So that's what's going on down here, Dustin. Thanks for picking me up. Everybody have a great day, and I'll send it back. KD5AFS.
All right there, Grant, KD5AFS. Thanks so much for joining us, my friend, and I'm glad to hear the project is nearing completion there. We'll say 73 TNL. Let's go over here to the UK now. Let's talk to M0NCZ. Nick, how you doing? Uh-oh, let's try that again. Mike 0, November, Charlie Zulu. Nick, are you there? Okay, nothing heard there. Let's try M6 PBY. Ian, are you there?
K5 AVF, M6 PBY. Hope I've got your call sign right, Dustin. I was just given this for Echolink by, not sure if you know Josh, K7WIL. I joined the net 4 o'clock my time. I believe it's 9 o'clock in the morning over there. Normally through DMR, but at 5 o'clock my time, so 10 o'clock your time in the morning, it just cuts me off. And Josh explained that Tom, who runs it all, runs multiple nets, and obviously that link switches over at 5 o'clock my time. so I don't hear the rest of the net. But I say, luckily, I know this is the Boredom Breaker net, and now I can access this through D-Star as well. But anyway, yeah, just many thanks to Josh, really, for letting me know the Echolink hookup, and that won't knock me off the nets now. But anyway, I believe the Boredom net, Dustin, was created during COVID, from what I've been told. So anyway, currently around 44 degrees in the UK at the moment, 6:30 in the evening. I'm going to be one and done after this, but yeah, thanks for checking me in, Dustin. Everyone have a great day, and thanks for running the net from M6 PBY.
All right, well, thanks so much for joining us on the Boredom Breaker net. And just a small correction, my call sign is actually Kilo Delta 8 Echo Papa Charlie KD8 EPC. But you got the name right now. We're glad you got the Echolink. And I don't know which one you have, but you can always find the Boredom Breaker net on Allstar node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. And we go a couple hours, so if you stick around, and you can recheck with Alex here in the top of the hour there. So we'll say 73, and we'll look forward to catching you on down the log. And this is KD8 EPC. I'm at the bottom of the list as it stands. I did pick up a few there. I have AI5HV Greg and KI5VVE Miss Judy. I have KD4YVV Jeff, and I have KE7WIL, looks like Joshua. So we're looking for more check-ins. Stations waiting to check in. Please call now.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8 Charlie X-Ray Hotel, John out of Strasburg, Ohio. This is Kilo Charlie 5 Golf Foxtrot Lima, Fred in the mobile here in Arkadelphia, Arkansas, in and out.
November 3, Mike Delta Charlie, M3 MDC, Michael in Wichita, North Carolina.
W8WKY.
KD8 EPC, this is Kilo Echo 8 Victor Quebec X-Ray KE8 VQX Joe Mobile.
Kilo F8 Sierra Foxtrot Sir, Mark in Watford, Ohio.
All right, what a nice orderly list of check-ins. Let me drop it, make sure I got it. And I picked up KF8CXH John. I have KC5GFL. Fred was in and out. I have N3MDC Michael. I have K8VQX Joe in the mobile. And I have K8SFS Southern Mark. Let's go start with Joe here, K8VQX. How you doing?
KD8 EPC, this is KE8VQX, and good afternoon, Dustin, and hello to Nick, back in Weeds there. Just getting destinated here at my second doctor's appointment of the day. It's Doctor Day. I'm going to see my FAA medical examiner and see if they'll let me keep on flying. And other than that, that's all I got. So I'll let you get on down the list. I know you got a busy one there, Dustin. So this is KE8VQX. Back to net control.
All right there, Joe. Well, great to hear you, and hopefully you can keep on flying there. We'll say 73 for now, and that's going to bring us back up here to Greg, AI5HV. How you doing, Greg, and how's Miss Judy?
Good afternoon, Dustin, Nick, and everyone else on the Boredom Breaker net. This is Greg, Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor. And Judy told me to tell everybody hi. We're working on some lunch here, but things are going pretty good, about 45 degrees here, so not quite as warm as it was a day or so ago, but it's warmer than it was last week, so we're all thankful for that. And Judy's mom, she did go in and talk to the radiologist about her lung cancer. I guess they're waiting on the results of some more blood tests before they start anything. So that's kind of the update that we have on that. Hope you're doing well, and has it thawed out up there yet?
Well, I'll tell you what, Greg, first of all, prayers for the family there on that. And secondly, it is not really thawed out necessarily. We haven't been above freezing in days, but we're at 22, and that's like the highest temperature we've had in probably close to a week.
Okay, well, I won't tell you that we had low 60s here yesterday then. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to say that. But anyway, our Huskies are loving it because they like to just go outside, and they stay outside all morning, and they come in for lunch, and then they go back out, and they stay outside all afternoon. So they just enjoy the heck out of it. And every once in a while, they decide they want to come in and do what we call a human check, where they check on Judy and I, and then they want right back outside. So it's kind of funny to watch, and but we enjoy them checking up on us. So anyway, glad to hear you guys out there. I will don't really have anything else, so I will say 7-3, and I will turn it back over to you. This is Alpha India 5 Hotel Victor.
All right there, Greg. Well, great to hear you. And send some of that warm weather our way, because I'm ready for this snow to melt. We've got probably still, 13 inches of snow on the ground, and we're expecting more Friday, I think. So we'll say 73, and we'll catch you on down the log. And that's going to bring me over here to Jeff, KD4YVV. How you doing?
All I know is spring is coming soon, because Virginia don't like snow too much, and then we don't like ice too much. We don't like foreigners too much. But I'm sorry about the foreigner part. Anyway, yeah, this crap here, I haven't been outside, except yesterday we had dinner. Wife drove and took us to the restaurant. Of course, I paid for it. And I paid for it by going to the grocery store afterwards. Anyway, after we went to dinner, we decided to go to Food Line. We all drove together as a family, got all the grubs, so that way we could stay home more, just in case. And the girls, granddaughters, they've been out of school for a week and a half. Wow. I mean, that's amazing. I'm even surprised they wait that long, but I guess all that ice has been plenty out here. And too much, I should say. Darn, I can't get my tongue right. But outside that, we're doing great. It's about 37 degrees. Don't care for that. And I know the springtime is coming. I can look outside and tell nature's wanting to go back to the warm weather. And so do I. I want to go outside and enjoy the sunlight again. Anyway, y'all take care. KD4YVV, back to you.
All right there, Jeff. Well, I hope you get to enjoy some of that sunshine soon, and we'll say 73 and catch you down the log. And let's go over to Arizona now. Let's talk to Josh, KE7WIL. How you doing?
Well, I am doing fair to middling, I reckon. Thanks for having me on today. I hear a lot of folks complaining about the cold weather, and, I'm looking at my weather forecast today here in Phoenix, and it's sick how hot we're going to be. 83 degrees today. Almost can take my jacket off, so don't hate me for that. I'll give you plenty of other things to hate me for. Hey, Thomas KN4EWT, he's got his Netaholics network. He connects with y'all every day. And, we figured we'd copy that. He's a member of West Valley Amateur Radio Club out here in the Phoenix area. And you had another one of our members on there earlier, and that was Karen, K7UGS. And so we're trying to represent Arizona now. We've decided that my club, which is West Valley Amateur Radio Club, we're going to connect to y'all every Wednesday for the Boredom Breaker Net. So hopefully you'll be hearing more of us, and we'll get 50 or so of us on during a net. But we'll start with a couple, and we thank you again for letting us be here for that. Today, I took a half day off yesterday and didn't check emails or anything like that, so I'm still getting through it all. I'm almost through my list of things that I have to accomplish before noon, and this was one of them. So, well on our way here. What else happened today? I'm beta testing a flip phone. Believe it or not, they still do that. and so I'm going to finish up some of that today. You know, it's real rough stuff, like go through the menus and tell me if you like them. Man, I have to give my opinion. That's totally rough. And hoping to check back in the next hour here. So good to hear y'all. And man, unbelievable 32 check-ins in an hour. I wish I could do that. Y'all have to teach me how that works. 7-3 for now. KE7WIL.
All right there, Josh. Well, welcome to the Boredom Breaker Net, and that's awesome that you guys are representing Arizona. We link every Wednesday to represent Ohio, and I'm actually running this. The net comes from Oklahoma, but I'm running it from Ohio right now. So glad to have you. And actually, believe it or not, 32 is kind of slow for the first hour. I usually average between 40 and 50. So we'll see how it goes. And also, if you guys are looking for things to connect to, come back tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and the Beacon Net is linked to this same network. So that's a net that me and just Nick, the guy in the blue screen here, run every Sunday and Wednesday night. So come back and join us if you can. We'll say 73 and look forward to hearing you down the log. And let's go over here now to KF8CXH. John, how you doing?
Well, good morning, everybody. It's sounds like everybody's making it through here. A lot of talk of that snow and stuff. And I realized something today. I'm outside working without a jacket, walking through ankle-deep snow, doing chores at work, and I'm outside for an hour or so without a jacket. I think I'm actually acclimating. That's kind of scary. But, yeah, they can keep the snow. I like ice, just don't like the snow. Take it out as you will. So, 73 I'll turn this back over to net control. This is KF8CXH.
W8WKY.
All right there, John, and I'll tell you what, you guys in Strasburg all have the same accent. Hi. Great to hear you. Have a great afternoon, and we'll look forward to catching you on down the log. All right, this is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. Next is Michael N3MDC. How you doing, Michael, and how's Mom?
Oh, we're all doing fine there, Dustin. We're finally thawing out from all the snow we've been having. You know, we had that big bomb cyclone hit us, a lot of snow on us, but we're finally thawing out from all that. Drew went to school today. She had a 2-hour delay, of course, but that's expected. But I'm glad she finally got back to school, and I think, you know, Mom's going to get out of the house for a while, you know, after a while, and probably go get dinner and do something else if I can do that. I'm just sitting here in my room relaxing. It's got a little snack to snack on, but yeah, Dustin, we're all doing fine. We're finally thawing out finally, and fine. Not doing much, like I said, but just glad we're finally thawing out from all the snow. We're supposed to get some rain later on today. I'll probably take the rest of the snow away, but with that, Dustin, throw it back to you. This is M3MDC. Back to you.
All right there, Michael. Well, great to hear you. Have a great day, and I'm glad that you guys are thawing out finally. We'll say 73, and that's going to bring me over here in Southern Mark, K8SFS. How you doing, Mark?
Doing okay, Dustin. We got 20 degrees here, and going to get down to 12 tonight. Feel like 12 now, 12 degrees. And the wind is 6 miles per hour north-northwest. Gas price is $2.98 to $2.99 all around Wadsworth, and but it looks like it's going to drop pretty soon. And let me drop this for a bit. Anyhow, played some chess today. I won 2 games and lost 2 games. You know, so I broke out even. And doing okay and everything. And just turned you guys on when I heard you talking. And that's pretty much it there. You know. Next week, we're going to have some really warm weather. We're supposed to get back in the 30s next week. So don't worry about it. You know, we'll be there. And okay. So I'll give that to you, Dustin. 23 Q8 0 fructose sir.
All right there, Mark. We'll say 73, and have yourself a great day, my friend. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I'm at the bottom of the list as it stands. I did pick up KD8UIB, John, and W3ETB Eddie, but I'm ready for more check-ins. Please call now.
Uniform. KD5ENU. Portable. Claremore.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Delta Mike, KI5WDM, Donald in the Osage, and I am mobile.
Kilo Juliet 5, November Tango Uniform, KJ5, U, Jason, Tulsa.
Whiskey 8, Juliet Alpha X-Ray, WHJA. Jacksonville, Florida.
Kilo Zulu 8, Tango Golf, KCG.
All right, what a nice orderly list of check-ins. Let me tell you who I've got. I picked up KD5ENU Gil. I have KI5WDM Donald the Mole. I have KJ5NTU adjacent. I have W8JAX and K8JAX over there in Florida. And I have KZ8TG. So let's go up here real quick. KD5ENU Gil, go. All right, nothing heard there. I'll go talk to John, KUIB. Take it away.
This is KF8EGP, and here's
K8UIB. Good afternoon, Dustin, everybody out there on the net. Sorry, guys, we were working away here in good old Hartsville, Ohio. Just want to say hello to everybody. Hello, Dustin, everybody out there on the net.
Hey, everybody.
All right, you guys, we are working away here, and it is wonderful Wednesday afternoon, and we are on the warm side of the doors. So that is a good thing, and we are drowning in T-shirts, guys. You know, it's kind of funny. We're in slow season, but yet the work's still coming in, and when it comes in, it just kind of piles up all at once. So with that, you guys, this is K8UIB along with KF8DTP. Thanks, Dustin and Nick, for getting us in 7-3, y'all.
All right there, John and Lori. Great to hear you both. Don't have too much fun at the big W there, and hey, work piling up is a good thing. That means you're staying busy. So we'll say 73 to you for now, and let's go back here and try Gil again. KD5ENU, take it away. All right, nothing heard once again. Let's go talk to Donald in the mobile. KI5WDM, take it away.
This is Kilo India 5, Whiskey Delta Mike. Good afternoon, Dustin. I just wanted to get in for the count while I was in a spot where I could, so I'll let you have it back so you can get in a lot more calls. So, yeah, you're famous for lots and lots of check-ins because you're good and you're smooth and you're smart. Dustin, have a great day. We'll talk at you later, KI5WDM.
All right there, Donald. Well, great to hear you were still in range there. You mobile safely, and you know what? I couldn't do it without my partner in crime there behind the blue screen. So we've been doing it a while and we're pretty good at it. So we'll say 73 for now. Have a great afternoon, and hopefully we'll catch you again later on this evening. Let's jump back over here and talk to Eddie, W3ETB. How you doing?
Hi, Dustin. Yes, you and Nick make a great team. Here in Annapolis, it's 39 degrees. It feels like 35. That's what they're saying on the
weather station in the backyard here. I say they because the weather station in the backyard is reporting online, but not to the console, so I still haven't figured that out. The people at Radiology that the weather station came from said that perhaps it's the batteries in the weather station, but with 4 inches of ice pack snow out there, I'm not going out and change the batteries, so I guess it'll just have to wait till spring. It's a 5 mile an hour wind is what they're saying, so it's a little breezy out there. I was going to go to the store today and pick up some spring water, some jugs of spring water, but they still haven't restocked. And when I called the local hardware store and a few other stores, they don't have any salt either. So I guess that means I'm kind of staying inside, keeping warm, and relaxing, playing radio. I think I remember Gil said something about having a lot of hobbies. So yesterday, for some reason or other, I don't know, I counted up all the different hobbies that I had. And I had about 7 different hobbies that I do. Occasionally, 4 of them occasional, and 3 of them pretty much most of the time, with ham radio being the top hobby, I suppose, right now. Anyway, the occasional hobby of astronomy, I dug out my camera yesterday, my little camera that I use with this telescope, and actually recharged the batteries on it. Do a pause for a second.
W8W.
So I recharged the batteries on it, got it all ready and everything. The moon here over the past few days is really, really nice looking, and I was really anxious to try to be able to take some pictures of it, although the temperature being down in the 20s at night. I texted Ossie earlier. I told him, I said, Ossie, this is a good time for astronomy in the wintertime where, the skies are clear and it's kind of sharp and, air is sharp and crisp. Unfortunately, it's very cold, so that's the bad thing about having astronomy as a hobby, because in the summertime you got the mosquitoes, and in the wintertime you got the freezing cold. So, unless you're out in Arizona or someplace like that where it's not too bad, it's kind of a rough hobby. Anyway, back to you, Dustin. W3TBI, talk to now.
All right there, Eddie. We'll say 73, and stay warm there if you do go out. So we'll catch you on down the log probably later on this evening. All right, let's go talk to Jason now, KJ5NTU. How you doing?
Hello, Dustin and Nick. Hello, Net. Things are going well here in Tulsa. It looks like 46 degrees with a 13-mile-an-hour north wind, so I was hoping it'd be a little bit warmer, but it's not quite there yet, but it's better than it has been, so definitely can live with it. Work's been keeping me pretty busy today, and luckily have a little bit of time in between meetings to be able to jump on with you guys and listen to the net. With that, I'll send it back over to you. This is KJ5NTU.
All right there, Jason. Well, thanks for joining us. We appreciate you being here. We'll say 73. Have a great afternoon, and I'll look forward to catching you on down the log. Let's go jump over here to Florida. Let's talk to Rod and Wendy, W8JX and KAJX. How y'all doing?
Well, good afternoon there, Dustin, and to all on the Boredom Breaker Net. This is W8JAX. We are Portable Pedestrian down here in Jacksonville, Florida.
Good afternoon, Dustin. This is KHJAX, and we're having a beautiful day. I hope it's a nice one up there as well.
Yeah, we have clear skies down here in Florida, and we're at 70 degrees currently, so it's the warmest it's been for quite a few days here, and we're enjoying it. And with that, I'll send everything back to the net there. I got to get moving here and end our walk here. I've got a volunteer shift at the local hospice here beginning at 3 o'clock, so I got to keep moving. Everyone have a great day. WHJAX Portable Pedestrian. We'll be clear.
All right there, Rod and Wendy. Great to hear you both out there. Send some of that warm weather this way because it's 22 degrees. Even though if you look out the window, it's kind of sunny and looks nice, but that's not all that warm. So we'll say 73, and we'll catch you on down the log. That's going to bring me over here to Tim, KZ8TG. How you doing?
Dustin, everybody in the net, how the heck's everybody doing? I'm doing my taxes. So usually that means I'm in a foul mood, but this year I might get a penny or two back. So I got my fingers crossed. I always do them early so that I know how much I owe, and I got a couple months yet to come up with the money. This year I'm doing them early because I might get like I said, a couple pennies back, so that would be fantastic. In fact, I don't even really care about a couple pennies. They can just keep it and put it on to next year in case I owe next year. But, oh, Lordy. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm just glad to have the net so I can listen along and kind of have something for my mind to think about in those moments of, oh my God, they take that much out of me. But anyway, I won't keep you. Thanks for putting me on the list there, Dustin. KZ8TG73.
All right there, Tim. Well, I don't have too much fun with the taxes there. I've got to get my taxes filed, too. That reminds me, so I may do that. So we're going to say 73 to you for now, and that brings us to the bottom of the list as it stands. I picked up a couple off the blue screen. I have KM7BHS John, I have AACT Craig, and I have W3WIN Don. But this is KD8EPC. I'm ready for more check-ins. Please call now.
KE8HNK Mobile.
And Whiskey 7 Sierra Tango Tango.
KI7 TPS, Kilo India 7 Tango Papa Sierra, and I am mobile and almost at my destination, so I'm just going to say good afternoon and be in and out.
Whiskey Alpha 7 Sierra Oscar, the Sugar Ocean.
Located in Phoenix, I'll be in and out. I'm almost destinated as well.
All right, guys, let me hold it up right there for just a second because I missed at least one there. I did pick up K8HNK Elmer in the mobile. I have W7STT Cal. I have KI7TPS. Aaron was in and out. I have WA7SO John. And that very last mobile station that was in and out, I didn't catch your call. Would you mind giving it to me again, please?
You mean John S.O. got over me? All right, John, I give it to you. My call sign, November 0 Sierra November Oscar. That's no snow. Name here is Matt, Mike Alpha Tom Tom.
And Whiskey Bravo 9, Whiskey Victor Bravo in the mobile.
All right, very good there, gentlemen. Well, Matthew, I got you in and out. No snow. I like that call sign. And then I had that very last mobile, let me see, WB9. Would you come back with the rest of your call? I missed the rest, please.
Whiskey Victor Bravo, Kurt and Claremont, mobile.
All right there, Kurt, we got you that time. I have three mobiles here, or a couple of mobiles, so let me get through them real quick. K8HNK Elmer, how you doing?
KE8HNK, doing pretty good. I'm mobile in here to pick the boy up. I spent most of the afternoon putting the Jeep back together. I worked this morning taking it apart and putting the blower motor and the blower motor resistor and the new harness in. So we have heat. Now we have 4 speeds, and we have a discharge temperature of about 120 degrees, so we can cook on it. So we got heat back in the Jeep, so it was a successful day. Other than that, I'm just going to go ahead and turn it back over to you, K8HNK, back over to KD8EPC. Good run in the net. Stay healthy, stay blessed, and 73.
All right there, Elmer. Well, we'll say 73. Glad you got the heat working there, and we'll catch you on down the log. All right, let's go here and talk to Curtis now, WB9WVB. How you doing?
Well, I'm changing out a headlight switch on a Generation 3 Camry. I just got back from transmission supply picking up some stuff to take care of one of my other vehicles, so it's kind of a mechanical repair day. Helping out a friend here, making sure all that stuff's good. And then listening on this net, sounds like you're doing a really great job.
Well, we appreciate it. We always have fun doing it, and we like numbers, but we like to talk with everybody too there, right? Do you have anything else for us today?
No, that should be it. I appreciate you letting me check in. I'll say 73 to everybody. I'll be on the side. From Whiskey Bravo 9, Whiskey Victor Bravo, back to net control.
All right there, Curtis. We'll say 73. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll look forward to catching you down the log. You mobile safely there. Let's go back up here and talk to John now. KM7BHS. How you doing?
Kilo Mike 7, Big Ham Sandwich John here in Phoenix, Arizona. Doing real well. It's 77 degrees right now, expecting about 80 degrees, 81, something like that. And it's a beautiful day. Going to be heading over to San Diego here on Friday. About 10 of us rented a couple houses over there and going to do the Super Bowl party there. Looking forward to that. That's about it. Take care. 73.
All right there, John. We'll say 73. Thanks for joining us, and enjoy the Super Bowl party there. We'll look forward to catching you on down the log. Let's go talk to Craig now, AA8CT. How you doing, Craig?
Good evening, Dustin, and good afternoon, Dustin. Good afternoon, Nick. This is my second B for the day, so I'm going to try for a 3B day today. I don't know if it's going to happen. Temperatures have actually moderated somewhat here, as you know, because we're kind of not that far apart. I'm enjoying it. The sun's out, and it kind of is warming everything. And you're into the next hour, so I'm going to say 73s, and take care. All of the boredom breaker people out there, be safe, be healthy, and smile. AA8CT, turning it back to net control, and thank you, Dustin and Nick, for doing what you do. And I'm out.
All right there, Craig. Well, great to hear you. And yeah, we're going to try to get out maybe and enjoy the sun, even though it's cold. So we'll say 73 and catch you down the log. And let's go talk to Don now, W3WIN. How you doing?
Hey there. Good afternoon, everybody. Whiskey 3, Whiskey into November here. Doing a great day here. Just sitting in a big conference room right now, having a little bit of lunch before we got to get back at it. And thought this would be a good time to check in. Couple comments on that. One, as you already heard from a previous individual, it's about 77 here. So when it comes to the astronomy piece out here, in the summer we have our own devil to deal with when it's still 103 degrees out at 2 in the morning. But on the flip side of that, we have pretty mild winters. For those that were in 20-degree winters, don't let the cold get at you, because like I said, these are the best viewing skies, and there's some really great objects that are out there to get captured. One recommendation I say is, you can look online, find a bunch of them out there, but get yourself a heated jacket. It's a jacket with heat zones in it. Simple thing, runs off a 12-volt battery. You charge up and stick inside the pocket, get a couple extras, and it makes all the world of difference. It's like you're just sitting in a room outside. As long as you got the good jacket, got a good hat, and a good pair of wool socks, you'll be good to go. Anyway, hope everybody has a great day. Appreciate y'all being out there and enjoying that. Have a great day. This is Whiskey 3, Whiskey in November, 7:30.
All right there, Don. Well, thanks so much for joining us. And enjoy that nice weather there. Send a little bit of this direction if you can. We're going to say 73, and that's going to bring me over here to Cal, W7STT. Been a while, Cal. How you doing?
Hey, KD8ABC and the net, W7STT. Well, Dustin,
I've been a little preoccupied. Part of the time I have been up in Sherwood, just north of Little Rock a little ways, helping my son. He's been going through radiation treatment and chemo for colon cancer, but he's doing a lot better, so we're thankful for that. But I had a little setback here a week ago yesterday. I kind of had a mini stroke, so to speak, but it only bothered my vision so far, and it's better than it was to start with. But I have grounded myself in driving or doing anything else. So I've been telling people the only driving I'll be doing is nails in some kind of wood or something. Other than that, we're pretty well running out of your hour, or we've used it up pretty well, but that's what it's all for, I guess. And so I won't take too long. Just pass along our 7.3s to everybody. Say thanks for being net control and whoever's recording our lovely numbers and keeping all that. It's just a good idea to keep a good net going, by golly. I enjoy it. So keeps the day going, and I sure appreciate somebody's advice a few moments ago. Craig, I think the name was, but I'm not sure, that said, and keep smiling. So, oh yeah, that's what it's all about, to enjoy a little time. So 7.3s, 88's the better looking part of the crew, and as old Tennessee Ernie Ford used to say, may the good Lord take a liking to you. KD8EPC and the net, W7STT.
All right there, Cal. Well, great to hear you, and sorry to hear about your son and your mini stroke there. We'll be praying for both of you there, and great to hear you out there, though. You take care of yourself, my friend. Stay warm, and I'll look forward to catching you on down the log. All right, let's go talk to WA7SO. John, how you doing? Uh-oh, I may have missed him. Let's try one more time there. WA7SO. John, are you out there?
Yeah, I am. Can you hear me?
I got you now. Go ahead.
I make one last effort. If I'm indicating transmitting at about 30 watts, and if you can't hear me, I can't do it anymore. WA7SO.
I hear you just fine, John. You're making it in there, so it's working. But we'll say we heard you in there. We'll say 73 to you for now, and that brings me to the bottom of the list. I'm way over my time, so I'm looking for Alex, K5 AVF. Are you ready to take the helm?
Oh, good afternoon, Dustin. KD8 EPC K5 AVF. I'm ready to go. Just sitting here enjoying the net.
All right there, Alex. Well, thanks for taking the second hour, and thanks for everybody that checked in with me on the first hour. We couldn't do this net without all our wonderful check-ins. With that, this is KD8 EPC. I'm clearing turning net control over to K5 AVF. Have a good net there, Alex. Get lots of check-ins.
All right, very good, Dustin. A great day again. 50 on the list. Wow. Sometimes we don't have 50 all day. All right, thanks, Dustin. You have a great day. We'll talk to you later, and thanks to Nick as well. Of course, I'm going to talk to Nick here coming up first, but first I want to say my name is Alex. I'm in Glenpool, Oklahoma, and this is the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker net, and we do this net every day. We start at noon Central Time. We run about 2 hours. We change net controls at the top of the second hour, I guess. And anyway, so I don't normally do Wednesdays, but Ray and I traded this week. I had a little thing come up yesterday, so I had to take care of that, and Ray jumped in, and so I told him I'd take today for him. So looking forward to getting Nancy back. All right, this is, again, the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker net, and we'll do a 73 round at the end of the hour, by the way. I like to do that when I do the second hour. So, all right, I got Nick on the list, KD8SLG. I got Joshua, KE7WIL. And I have Eddie, W3ETB. Who else would like to get on the list?
Kilo Delta 5, Echo November Uniform. KD5 ENU. Gil, Claremore.
Whiskey 5 India Alpha Mike. Whiskey 5 India Alpha Mike. Sam and Muskogee.
Kilo
Delta 2, Hotel Charlie Echo, Mobile, Ohio, in and out.
Whiskey Alpha 8, Kilo Oscar Charlie, W88KOC, Fred, Akron, Echolink, in and out. Have a great night, buddy.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Delta Mike, KI5WDM, Donald in the Osage. Good afternoon, Alex.
Kilo 1, SARA Tango, November, Stan, Phoenix.
All right, let's hold up right there, guys. Let me see if I can get this this last one. Stan, give it to me again. I got Kilo 1, Sierra something. Give it to me again.
Kilo 1, Sierra Tango, November.
All right, Stan, got you on the list. Thanks for that. Stand by. We've got a few on the list already here. We're going to have a heck of a second hour, it looks like. Let me read what I have. I have Nick, KD8SLG. I got Josh, KE7WIL. I have Eddie, W3ETV. I have Gil, KD5ENU. I have Sam, W5IAM. I have Chris, KD2HCE. Chris was mobile and in and out. Thanks for that, Chris. I have Fred, WA8KOC. Fred was in and out. Thanks for that, Fred. I have Donald, KI5WDM. I have Jeff from the Blue Screen, KD4YVV. And I have Stan, K1STN. Who'd I miss? Good enough. All right. Out of that group, I had a mobile KD2HCE, but he was in and out, so we're going to mark him checked out. Was there any other mobiles? Very good. We're going to work the list. We're going to start with Nick, KD8SLG. Nick, what's going on this second hour? Go ahead.
K5AVF, this is KD8SLG. Good afternoon, Alex, and all the Boredom Breaker netizens, wherever and whenever you are. Thanks for putting me at the top of the list. I didn't get a chance to talk during Dustin's hour. We were doing some fine business, that's for sure. I didn't get a chance to throw out my blurb for the BeaconNet, and since Arizona's linked up, I definitely want to invite those guys to the BeaconNet. That's every Wednesday and Sunday night at 10 o'clock Eastern. That's 9 o'clock Tulsa time. Early check-ins start a half hour before the net starts. We've got trivia, we've got laughs, and we've got a blue screen to die for. Sometimes more than half the net takes place in there. So if you like Netlogger blue screening, it's a good time. Allstar node 48496, Echolink WWKY-R. And if you can get here, you can get there because we are linked up with the Boredom Breaker Hub. So hope to hear a bunch of you there tonight. Thanks, Alex. This is KD8SLG, back to net control.
All right, Nick, very good. Thanks for checking in with us. Thanks for the great job on the first hour. And you forgot one thing. You forgot to remind me to take the trash out. Nick, have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for the announcement, and we'll call it good. KD8SLG, K5ABF. Thanks, Nick. All right, let's get to talk to Josh, KE7WIL. Josh is in Arizona. Go ahead, Josh.
Oh, yeah, I'm watching on Netlogger today, and Arizona is totally invading. Wow. Maybe we could just kick it down a little bit of a notch here. Well, let's see, last hour and for the past several hours, I'm president of West Valley ARC, and I've been working on getting a bunch of club stuff that I've been neglecting done. And, no time like yesterday, right? But what I'm doing this hour is at least twice or maybe 3 times as exciting. I'm hand washing a couple days worth of dishes. So, boy, that's joyful. And then I'm glad I have something to listen to. By the way, Boredom Breaker Net, I read in QLM magazine said that this was the best net to wash the dishes by, so that's why I'm doing that this hour. And next hour after I'm done with that, hold on to your pants. I'm going to take the trash out. Thanks for the reminder on that. So exciting times here on a Wednesday afternoon in Phoenix, Arizona. But I'm glad that I can do it along with you guys. And you all have a great rest of the afternoon there. And don't hate me for my temperatures. 73 KE7 WIL.
Hi, Josh. No problem there. We don't hate you. Anyway, we don't mind. I kind of like the weather changes, the season changes, but I don't like the extremes. So there you go. And Josh, you missed out. If you guys in Arizona would have been connected up several years ago, we started this in April of 2020, and it ran 4 hours every day. It was quite a net, so y'all missed out. We've cut it back to 2 hours just because it was so hard on the net controls. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. Josh, have a great day. We'll talk to you later. KE7WIL, K5AVF. And by the way, we don't mind if Arizona invades. We don't care. All right, let's go talk to Eddie, W3ETB. It's your turn. Go ahead. Maybe I need to start warning you all, but Eddie, are you there? W3ETB, and Gil, you'll be next. Eddie, go ahead. All right, we're going to mark Eddie with the green line, and we're going to go talk to Gil, and then after Gil, we'll talk to Sam. KD5ENU. Gil, go ahead.
Well, thank you. I am getting my lift chair recliner delivered today, and more than welcome to come through the door. It's going to help me immensely. But anyway, my PT gal was here today, and didn't do too much except for talk. I couldn't. I got up at 2 o'clock this morning, and she came at 10:30. So I was already tired, and my legs and feet were swollen. So anyway, we did a little bit of quick knee exercises and things like that. At least she could put down we did something. Anyway, the doctor and nurse supposed to come in the morning around 9 o'clock, and I'll give them a list of meds I need, and that's about it. Enough of my ails and hurts and things like that. I don't like to talk about them there that much. You know, the older you get, the more you talk about your pains and ails. Anyway, I'll get out of here and turn it back over to you. It's sure nice to be back on the air. KD5ENU, back to net control. I'm portable 7-3 if I don't hit the 7-3 round.
All right, Gil, very good. Well, you know, we're all getting old, and boy, I'll tell you what, the old body, well, it just starts aching, I'll tell you. I get pains all the time, and don't know why, but anyway. Gil, have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Hope that new chair works out for you. I bet it will. My dad had one of those. I think that's what you're talking about, maybe a recliner that is electronic, whatever, mechanical, whatever, that will set you up and lay you back and all that. That's pretty nice. All right, Gil, have a great day. We'll talk to you later. KD5ENU, K5AVF. Clear with Gil, and Sam's up next. W5IM. Sam, you're up. Go ahead.
Indy Alpha Mike, Sam and Muskogee. Don't have much to say. I was taking a nap. My wife actually come in, woke me up at said I needed to wake up and come play radio. So that's what I'm doing. I'm playing with radio. Where else can a 75-year-old man sit and push buttons and twist knobs and only get yelled at every now and then? Anyway, that's me. Was it for today? So back to net control.
All right, Sam, will you take it easy? We'll talk to you again. A good signal today. Got a little hum there, as usual, out of that Muskogee repeater, but otherwise it's a good, clean signal. Sam, have a great day. We'll talk to you later. W5IAM, K5AVF. Clear with Sam, and we're going to talk to Donald, and then we'll talk to Jeff after that. KI5WDM. Donald, go ahead.
Good afternoon, Alex. This is KI5WDM. Missed you yesterday, but sure glad to hear you today. I got run to Bartlesville this morning to pick up some meds that my wife was out of and needed pretty badly, so I ran up there and got her meds. Got back in time to holler at Josh. I had to stop on the dam to get a signal to holler at Dustin before he got off, and then I got home through the radio back in the shack so I could talk to you. So there you go. Have a great one, my friend. We'll talk at you later. This is KI5WDM.
W8WK.
All right, Donald, very good. You had to stop on the dam. I was going to say, did you buy some dam bait? I love that movie. Anyway, Donald, have a great day. Thanks for checking in with us. And you stay safe out there in the out to Bartlesville and back. Well, that's the way it goes. So appreciate it. You sounded good when you were on the dam, and so there you go. All right, Donald. Talk to you later. KI5WDM, K5AVF. Clear with Donald. We're going to talk to Jeff, and then we'll talk to Stan after that. KD4YBB. Jeff, go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, look, I want that guy in Arizona. No, we're not upset with him. It's always great to have another brother on here or sister. And I tell you what, Arizona means a lot. Every time I hear the word Arizona, I think two people. An old friend that lived out there for years, lived in Virginia, moved out there. And I think about my wife's uncle. He was a very important man in a position up in Arizona. Glenn Hutchison. Hutchison. And it's amazing. Every time I think of that area, I think of him. And also, he's not bragging, but he's got 61 degrees at night. 61 degrees at night. That's amazing. But he brought sunshine in when he said 80-some degrees. I looked at forecast over to me, sure I heard it right. And man, they got beautiful weather. Right now we're at right now at 37 degrees. That's our high. Our lows are going to be in 28. Anyway, I know springtime is coming. Love hearing it. That's why I love listening to all the states to see how well it's going. That's my forecast right there. KD4YVV, back to you.
All right, Jeff, very good. Yeah, I got tickled when he was talking about the electric heater jacket. My wife has one of those that she wears. She likes it, but it's just got a little USB kind of, not a USB, power bank kind of thing that goes in the pockets, and it'll keep her warm though. But yeah, I got tickled about that. Anyway, yeah, Jeff, I'm glad to have the Arizona on here. Maybe they can help us figure out where we need to pull our RV out if we want to do some camping out there. I've never been to camping in Arizona. We've been to New Mexico several times, but never gone any further west. So we ought to try Arizona, I guess. All right, Jeff, thanks for checking in. You have a great day. KD4YVB, K5AVF. And you're right, we like all the guys to check in with us and gals as well. Miss Jeanette's down there on the bottom of the list if you didn't see that. All right, we're clear with Jeff, KD4YVB. This is K5AVF. And we're going to talk to Stan in Arizona, by the way. And then after that, Jeanette. The K1STN. Stan, it's your turn. Go ahead.
K1STN. This is my first time on the net. And yes, it's a beautiful day.
It'll be 80 degrees here today. I did buy one of those electric heating blankets, jackets, figuring I would be able to use it on a few of our cold mornings, and we haven't had any cold mornings to wear it. So I have a jacket waiting for a cold day. As far as anything else, I think I'm going to build a few more fabric antennas. Our club is having a tailgate this weekend, so I thought I'd bring a few fabric antennas out to sell to anyone who wants a small 2-meter J pole, and so that's what's on my list of things today.
Motion at your floodlight cam.
To this net. Kilo 1, Sierra Tango, November. Back to net.
All right, yeah, very good. Thanks for checking in with us, Stanley, and we appreciate you guys from Arizona checking in with us. And it's good to hear you. First time on the net. Well, come back to business. We're here every day. I'm not sure if Arizona's going to connect up every day or not, but I think did I hear him say once a week, maybe on Wednesdays? I'm not sure, but I have to check with that and get an idea. We'll talk to someone. Let's see. I think I can't remember. Anyway, Stanley, we'll talk to you later. Good deal on the antennas, by the way. Good luck with selling them, and sounds like a good deal. All right, clear with Stanley, K1STN. This is K5AVF, and come back on another day. Besides Wednesdays, you might we'll slow down a little bit and go 2 or 3 rounds with each of you. But on Wednesdays, it seems like we get a lot of check-ins, so we have to keep it moving. Thanks, Stanley. We'll talk to you later. K1STN, K5AVF. We're clear with Stanley. We had John in there, in and out. KM7VHS. Thanks for that, John. So we're down to Jeanette. K1, well, it looks like a 1. KI5SSR. Jeanette, go ahead.
Alex, KI5SSR, Jeanette, and kind of chilly grapevine. Not real cold, but it's not. It's definitely not as warm as they said it was going to be, so I'm a little disappointed. Hello to the new station, and yeah, you guys got quite the turnout today. What's up with that? Anyway, great to see, and I did run the Absolute Tech last night. Had 80 people, so it was a lot of people turned out. It's always great when they show up for us, and do check out my website at 11cats.org. And I have a happy hour coming up on Friday. So, Alex, thank you so much for taking me, and so good to see all the big turnout. So congrats to you and all the stations that showed up. So that's always wonderful. I won't be here for the 73 round, but thank you for taking me. I'll be one and done, Alex. KI5 SSR, back to you.
All right, Jeanette, got a dash down next to your name, so I know you're not going to be here for the 73 round. Appreciate you letting me know that, and thanks for checking in with us. And yeah, Wednesdays are crazy days, I'll tell you what, as far as this net goes. Gosh, they put 80, 90 on the list every day for every Wednesday. It seems like Wednesday seems to be a hot day. Of course, we have Ohio connected up, and now we have Arizona connected up, along with all of our other regulars, Virginia and North Carolina, all of them connected up. So we have a lot of coverage out there. All right, of course we do have the Extended Freedom Network connected up as well from the UK. So gosh, that brings in a bunch too. All right, Jeanette, have a great day. We'll talk to you later. You're number 63, by the way. All right, we're looking for check-ins. We're at the bottom of the list. This is the N5XQK Memorial Border Breaker Net. If you'd like to check in, come back when you call sign.
Kilo 5, Charlie, Foxtrot Yankee, Grand Tulsa.
Kilo Delta 5, Alpha Foxtrot Sierra.
Zulu 8, Tango Golf, KZ8TG, Tim.
right, Tim, well, let me read what I have. I have Ray, K5CFY. I have Grant, KD5AFA, KD5AFS. And I have Tim, KZ something. Okay. Tim, give it to me again.
Roger, no problem at all. It's Kilo Zulu 8 Tango Golf. The T stands for tongue twister. Kilo Zulu 8 Tango Golf.
All right, Tim, I got you on the list, so thanks for that. You're 3 down, not too quick, or not too far away. All right, I have K5CFY, I have KD5AFS, I have KZ8TG. Anyone else?
KI5
Kilo Golf 7 November Charlie Victor.
Kilo Alpha 1 Juliet X-Ray Yankee KA1 JXY Joe in Massachusetts.
W8WKY.
All right, very good. We added Tim, KI5TAQ. Tim's in the mobile. We'll get you first, Tim. And then we added Joe, KA1JXY. Thank you, Joe. We'll get to you here in a few minutes. All right, let's get Tim in there, and then we'll go back to Ray. KI5TAQ. Tim, go ahead.
Well, good afternoon there, Alex, and to everybody else on the net. This is KI5TAQ. Well, I got 43 degrees according to the car's thermometer. I see some cloudy skies, no rain, but on the way to the playground, and maybe I might throw some sandballs at some guy named Alan. I might have a little surprise in them too for Alan, just in case. But on a serious note, yeah, for anybody who's thinking, hey, what can I do for, like, say, maybe shopping for radios and stuff? And yeah, I know we're in February, so I don't know what hamfests are for February, but I know that there may be a few in April, like Green Country Hamfest. Do you have any information on that, Alex?
All right, well, Tim, yeah, I do. It's April 10th and 11th, I believe, and it's coming up. It'll be here before you know it. So, but I don't have any specifics. I do know they have a first prize is a POTA rig, a complete POTA rig, battery, antenna, radio, everything. All right, Tim. Anything else? Go ahead.
You're right on the date. It says the 11th in April. And if I'm not mistaken, a lot of us can go to the, or should be able to go to the website for Green Country Hamfest, and maybe get ready to, shall we say, get registered to go to be put in there. I don't know what the prices are for tables, let alone general admission, but anybody can go to the Green Country Hamfest website. And I'll hopefully see you there, Alex, in April. Or maybe at some ham meeting. This is KI5TAQ.
Hi, Tim, very good. Yeah, I'll be out there, of course, at the Hamfest. Always got to go out and pay my dues. All right, Tim, thanks for checking in. Have a great day and have a safe day there at your sandbox. KI5TAQ, K5AVF. Thanks, Tim. All right, we're going to talk to Ray, and then we got Grant, Tim, Joe, and Greg in that order. Ray, K5CFY, what's up?
F in the net. This is K5CFY. Good afternoon there, Mr. Alex. So thanks for doing the second hour today on Wednesday. Keeps you kind of busy there. But anyway, you're doing a wonderful job. And I don't have much. So I'll get off here and let you get on down to Mr. Grant. I do want to say hi to Tim that I hear every morning early. But anyway, we'll get off here and let you get on. List K5CFY. Back to you there, Alex.
Ray, thanks for checking in with us. And the Wednesdays are challenging. Let's put it that way. Thanks, Ray. And let's see, if there's something else I was going to say, I forgot what it was. I want to remind everyone that's checked in on the second hour to stick around. We've got the 73 round at the end of the hour. All right, we're going to clear with Ray. Go talk to Grant, K85 AFS. Grant, go ahead.
K5AVF, K85AFS. Good afternoon, Alex, and everybody else out there. Not a lot going on here. The plover's not going to be here till tomorrow, so I guess we're done with the contractors today. And let's see, 43 degrees. I went out and got the mail. That north wind is cold. I'm ready for tomorrow when it warms up some more. Let's see. I did just take a look at the Green Country Hamfest website. You cannot get your tables or tickets yet. I'm not sure when they're going to open that thing up, but I'm going to check it every day so I can get my table and ticket. Other than that, that's about all that's going on here, Alex, so thanks for picking me up. I'll send it back to Ned. K85 AFS.
All right, Grant, thanks for that, and thanks for checking in, and keep us informed on that when the tables are ready. Of course, I don't buy tables, and I don't buy my tickets ahead of time because I'm kind of funny about that. I just think, what if something comes up and I don't make it? Then anyway, you know how it goes. All right, Grant, have a great day. K85 AFS, K5 AVF. We're clear with Grant. We're going to go talk to Tim in Ohio, KZ8TG. Tim, go ahead.
Afternoon, everybody. I don't think I've talked to you before as net controller. I'm not a troublemaker, I promise. I just have a tongue twister call sign. So the suffix Tango Golf, that's my initials. So so my first name is Tim, Tango India Mike, and all of the good Tango India Mikes were taken. So K8 Tim, W8 Tim, and you know, so and I wasn't I don't know. So I wanted a shorter call sign. I didn't want to go with the A's. I know there's a lot of A call signs that Tim were available. So anyway, so that's how I ended up with this one. I thought the Z, if you say Z, sounded cool. And as nerdy as it is, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, KZ8TG, just wanted to check in and say hi. I'm off today. I had some doctor's appointments this morning with my mom, and now I'm just sitting here doing my taxes, and I needed a mental break. So I really appreciate you. So I'm gonna jump off of here, and everybody have a good 73, and have fun doing your taxes when it's time. KZ8TG 73.
All right, Tim, very good. Well, you know, I'm an old retired guy. My taxes aren't too hard to do. I don't have any activity much, and so I don't worry about it. But I don't generally get started on them till about middle of March is when I start mine. I've tried to do them early a few times and file them, and always ended up having to do a amended return, and I hate that. So I always just wait now and do them later. It's no big deal. And as far as the call sign goes, the only thing that threw me off, it had a Z for the second, and I'm not used to seeing a Z in there after a K, so that's what threw me off. Anyway, Tim, have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, first time, but I've been around here for a long time, and I heard you on the first hour. Good deal on that. So have a great day, Tim. We'll talk to you later. KZ8TG. Enjoy the taxes. All right, we had Tim in the mobile. We talked to him, so we're down to Joe. KA1JXY. KA1JXY. Joe in, well, go ahead, Joe.
Thanks, Alex. Yeah, I'm up in Massachusetts, where we're hitting a nice warm spot of 30 degrees. Glad that it's not down in single digits with the wind chill below zero. Just taking a break from the daily grind of job hunting and keeping up my skills. Other than that, not a lot. I came back from taking the dog for a walk and saw that you guys were still on, and I thought I'd pop my head in. KA1JXY, back to the net.
All right, Joe. Well, great. Thanks for popping in, like you said, and we appreciate you. And sounded good for Massachusetts. And it always throws me off. That MA always throws me off. I can't remember if it's Massachusetts or Maine or what. So that's why I fluttered there. That's called going sideways. If you ever hear that around when I'm doing the net, I tend to go sideways once in a while. Joe, have a great day. We'll talk to you later. KA1JXY, Joe from Massachusetts. All right, clear with Joe, and we're going to talk to Greg from the blue screen, and then we'll take some check-ins. AI5HV, Greg, go ahead.
Good afternoon, Alex, and everyone else on the Boredom Breaker Net. This is Greg, Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor, and missed you yesterday afternoon, Alex, and hoping everything is going okay with you and Kathy.
Yeah, everything's fine, Greg. Kathy just had a regular appointment. She just forgot and made it on Tuesday, and she likes to have hers around late in the day, or late in the morning. And anyway, it just worked out that way. But yeah, thanks for asking, Greg. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was kind of odd for me because when Ray checked in on the first hour, he said something about Alex being gone for the second hour, and I'm scratching my head. I'm going, okay, I wonder who I'm going to hand it off to. And then Ray stepped in there to do it, and I thought, okay, well, I'm not sure I've ever handed a net off to Ray, so I don't know if I did it right or not. I'm kind of telling on myself here. But I know you always log into the net, and then I just stop. I just go switch back to monitoring and let you take over. So, not sure if I did it the way Ray usually likes to have it done or not, but we got it done anyway, nonetheless. So, we're doing pretty good today. Doing a little bit of work on a guy contacted me about a code plug for a radio. So I've been working to make sure it's set up for him, so I can help him get that loaded in his radio there. But dogs are back outside again, enjoying the temperatures outside, and Judy's trying to get all the tax stuff gathered together so we can get that squared away. I guess they've had a fair number of changes for taxes this year, but Green Country Ham Fest. The other thing was, it still shows registration's closed. So with that, Alex, I don't really have anything else, but I will say Judy told me to tell everyone hi, and with that, I'll say 7-3, and I will turn it back over to you. This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor.
All right, very good, Greg. Thanks for checking in. And like Ray said over there, he said it was fine turnover yesterday. And there's not any specific method of turning over the first hour to the second hour. We can handle it however it works. But everyone does it their own way, and everyone logs their own way. So there you go. Just ask Nick. Greg, have a great day. Say hello to Judy. Thanks for that. And we'll talk to you again. AI5HV, K5A. Yep, we're clear with Greg. We got Mark off the blue screen, KC8FQV. But before we talk to Mark, I want to see if there's any more check-ins. So let's do this. This is the N5XQK Memorial Border Breaker Net. If you'd like to check in, come back with your call sign.
W7WAX.
Kilo Echo 4, India Hotel X-Ray.
Foxtrot 8, Echo Delta Echo.
Net control, recognize Kilo Charlie 3, Uniform Kilo.
Kilo, Charlie 3, Uniform, Kilo, Herb, West Mifflin.
Kilo India 5, November, Bravo, Bravo.
All right, we got Larry in there. Thanks, Larry. All right, I got Mark on the list, KC8FQV from the blue screen. I got Jerry, W7WAX, Arizona. Looks like a first-time check-in. Thanks, Jerry. We got Al, KE4IHX. I got Patrick, KF8EBE. I have Herb, KC3UUK. And I have Larry, KI5NBB. All right, anyone else? Right, not hearing any out of that group. Was there any mobiles?
Whiskey Bravo 9, Whiskey Victor Bravo.
Whiskey Victor Bravo, are you mobile? And give me the prefix.
Confirm mobile, Whiskey Bravo 9, Whiskey Victor Bravo.
All right, good deal, Curtis. We got you in there mobile, and since you are mobile and the only one, let's get you in there. WB9WBB. Curtis, go ahead.
Well, good day to everybody. Thanks for letting me check in with you. I just wanted to get on your list for this hour. I checked in a little bit last hour. Busy today doing mechanical work on various things, and stepped off, taking a little break, and heard it's still going on, so I thought I'd check in with y'all. And again, thanks for letting me check in. Back to net control from Whiskey Bravo 9, Whiskey Victor Bravo.
All right, Curtis, very good. Well, thanks for checking in with us again. And yeah, we're here every day till 2 o'clock Central Time. And of course, you're in Claremore, so you know that. And okay, thanks, and good luck with your work there. All right, we're going to clear with WB9WBB mobile, and we're going to go talk to Mark. KC8FQV, it's your turn. Go ahead.
All right, Alex, yeah, leave everything reset. Hear all the beeps. We know that everything reset. Yep, finished up our Mexican lunch. Planning there will be more to eat tonight because I ate a lot of food there. But yeah, 34 about out here, so it's starting to warm up. So that's good. Well, I came over to the sun and it feels good being on the inside and here feeling that sun beat in. Yeah, I might go down and see what the auxiliary heat is doing, and I'll have to go look at that and see if it's going to try to switch over to the heat pump. I was reading it said the heat pump sometimes tries to, if it's getting too much or whatever, doing in the winter, it sometimes tries to thaw itself some, I guess. So I don't know what it's doing, so we'll take a look at that. The dryer decided it was going to stop working yesterday or last night. Don't know what that in store with that. If it's a switch, a belt, you know, and I looked at it, said belt could be off or broke, or a switch, or it could be plugged with lint, but I don't think it was plugged with lint because it's been cleaned out, you know, a while back, and I didn't think there would be a problem there. I mean, I will check and make sure it's cleaned out. But we may probably call a guy to come out and look at that. But now there will be two things he can do when he comes. He can try to get that water filter out of the refrigerator, and he can do the dryer. But we'll have to work on them too. We'll see what. I tried the refrigerator. I think I can't get it popped out. It's supposed to be push it in and it snap pops out. You know, one of them. But it's not doing it, so now there'll be two things he can do. So, well, I'll first see what's going with the dryer, if I can do it or not. More likely not. So, everything else is going good. Yep, got a few more nets tonight. A beacon net later tonight at 9 o'clock your time, 10 o'clock East Coast time, 9:30 our time for pre, 8:30 your time for pre. So you can hear it now. You'll hear the beacon net tonight. Yeah, there are a few other nets I'll stop in throughout the day and evening. And yeah, that's where we were at eating when I mentioned that we would be starting this net just before. And I didn't know if Dustin would be back or not because Nick didn't know exactly what was going to happen. But it sounded like he got back there and was running it and helped Nick and everything. And when I first checked now, was
W8WKY.
All right, Mark, thanks for checking in with us. You stay safe out there. Got lots of things going on there, sounds like, and you stay at it. So very good. All right, we're going to clear with Mark, KC8FQV, K5AVF. We're going to go talk to Jerry. Jerry, looks like first-time check-in from Arizona, W7WAX. Go ahead, Jerry. Jerry, we're looking for you. W7WAX. Are you there? All right, going to mark Jerry not responding, and we'll talk to Al, KE4IHX. Al, go ahead.
Well, good afternoon, Alex. It's been a long time since I've checked in, but I promise to try not to wait that long again. Good to hear you guys on the net. We're finally beginning to thaw out here in North Carolina. We've gotten spoiled over the last 10 years or so and haven't had much snow and ice, but we've made up for it this winter. Back to net control, KE4IHX.
Oh, roger that, Al. We've had quite the winter here. It was pretty nice up until, a week ago Saturday, and then, man, it came a heck of a storm and cold, but it's back into its normal range now, so all the snow's gone here, and 45 degrees. We're having a pretty nice day. It's supposed to be up in the 70s, I believe, Sunday, so that's something to look forward to. Maybe that'll float over your way. It generally does over to North Carolina, so hang in there. Thanks, Al, for checking in. We'll talk to you later. KE4IHX, K5AVF. Let's try Jerry real quick. W7WAX, are you there? All right, nothing heard there. Let's talk to Patrick in Ohio, KF8EBE. Patrick, go ahead.
Greetings all on the net. Yeah, northeast Ohio here, 24 degrees, cold, but much better than it has been. Just spending a relaxing day, trying to keep my sanity through all this cold weather, because you can't get outside and do very much of anything. Working today on trying to learn about new pair of infrared binoculars that I've got, and other than that, I'm just chilling and listening to you guys. So, God bless everybody on the net, and back to net control. This is KF8EDE.
All right, Patrick, very good. Yeah, I ordered a pair of night vision binoculars. They only have one. It's a monocular, but the other side, they look like binoculars, but the other side is the lamp, the infrared lamp that shoots out. I think it's infrared or whatever it is. Shoots out the light, and it works pretty well. It's a 4X, I think, but I haven't really got to take it out and try it much other than around here in the neighborhood. But I'm anxious to get out to do some camping this summer and check it out, see how it works at night. But that'd be a lot of fun out at the lake or whatever. All right, Patrick, have a great day. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for running the net. That's all. KF8EDE out.
All right, Patrick, have a great day. KF8EDE, K5AVF. Herb's up next, and then we'll talk to Larry after that. KC3UUK. Herb, go ahead.
Yeah, this is KC3UUK, Herb in West Mifflin. I'm logging a few QSOs here, waiting for springtime. Temperature's about 25 right now here. Got a lot of ice around the property, trying to get some of that cleaned up. And I'm just like I said, I'm just logging some QSOs, hiding in the house a little bit. And that's about it for me today. Not too much going on. It's nice and sunny outside, though, but it's kind of cold. And that's about all I have to say today. I hope everybody's having a very blessed day out there, a safe day. I hope people are staying out of harm's way, keeping warm. And that's about all I have for the day. With that being said, this is KC3, UUK 73s, everybody, and I will be clear.
All right, very good, Herb. Thanks for checking in with us. I just looked up and saw that you were kind of going a roundabout way coming in. You're connected up on the Extended Freedom Network over in the UK and then coming back to Oklahoma. So kind of a roundabout trip, but hey, the signal was great, so whatever works, right? A good deal, Herb. And I use a SDR up in Pennsylvania every morning when I listen to the 75-meter nets. Well, not every morning, but most mornings. Things like that, SDR is just the right distance away from the folks that I want to talk to that I can hear everyone really well on that SDR. So anyway, Herb, have a great day. Talk to you later. KC3UUK, K5AVF. And we're going to go talk to Larry, by the way. Larry I talk to most mornings on the 75-meter band. KI5NBB. Larry, what's going on?
Afternoon, Alex, and all out here on this Boredom breaker net. And not a whole lot going on here, Alex. These radioless nodes, I've had them turned off here for a little while. It seemed like every time I turned around while they was getting disconnected for some reason. I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi or what. So, but anyway, I connected to Butch up here in Ponca City. And I heard you and Joe and Butch talking there this morning. Got to thinking, well, I ain't had this radioless node on, so I connected this up to the border breaker there. Where did they broken arrow, I think. And, I've got both of them running here now again. See how long it takes before they disconnect. But anyway, I just thought I'd jump in here and say hello. Yeah, good talking to you. I get to talk to you once in a while in the mornings there. I mean, that's about all that's going on here, though. Let's see, I've got 41 degrees here. It ain't just real warm. That's about as high, I think, as we're going to get today. It's cloudy over here in northwest Arkansas. Of course, I guess it is probably over there in Tulsa, I imagine. But anyway, Alex, I think that's about it. Good talking to you. Appreciate you getting in. We'll turn it back over to you, and great day and a better tomorrow then. Hope to hear you then, maybe. Alex, we'll be back to you. This is Kilo India 5, November, Bravo, Bravo. Larry here in Prairie Grove. Good evening there, everybody. 7:30.
W8WKY.
All right, had a double connect there or something. Good deal, Larry. Hey, I want to let you know first of all that there's a little noise on your transmission. Sounded like it was a little higher pitched than a 60 kilohertz, 60 hertz tone. It was kind of like a 60 hertz tone, but it was a little higher pitched. I don't know what's causing it, but I could hear you fine. Just had a little tone in there with it, so you might take it on that. Go out to one of the parent mode nodes and transmit to it and listen to it back, and maybe that'll help. And I saw you this morning on the connected up with Butch. First thing I did when I connected on Butch's node was I did a mobile charge, and I saw you out there. So I was wondering if you were going to chime in or what. We were just talking about he's got a little issue there with one of the three nodes that he's got. He's got three nodes configured exactly the same, and one of them isn't acting right. So, that's a weird one to trace down. But anyway. All right, thanks, Larry. We'll talk to you later. KI5NBB, K5ABS. Stick around for the 73 round. Oh, it's about time. All right, let's go down and we're on line 77. Let's take some check-ins. If you'd like to check in, come back with your call sign.
Alpha India 5 back, AI 5 to you.
Please copy Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo KE8 UIB John, Ohio.
Alpha Foxtrot 5 Lima Whiskey.
Whiskey 5 India Zulu Echo, Cocoa, Georgetown, Texas.
All right, I got Jairus, AI5Q. I got John, KE8UIB. I have Justin, AF5LW. And I have Catherine, looks like first time check-in. Catherine from Texas, W5IZE. Was there anyone else?
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Papa Golf.
Whiskey 5, India Alpha Mike, 73.
All right, let's see. I got Jairus. Wait a minute. Hold on. I got Marvin, it looks like, KF8EG, and I got Sam, W5IAM added to that. And I lost one. I don't know. Something just deleted the line off of my Netlogger. That's kind of strange. Anyone else out there logging, be careful. All right, let me read them again and fill in the blank. I got AI5Q, I got KE8UIB, then I had a station that I lost, then I had W5IZE, KF8EG, W5AM. All right, who did I lose?
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Papa Golf.
All right, I added William back in there, KF8EPG. Thanks for that, William. That line just disappeared. I don't know why. All right, did I miss anyone, or is there anyone else?
I think I'm the line you deleted. Alpha Foxtrot 5 Lima Whiskey.
All right, that sounds like it. Thanks, Justin. I got you back in there. I'm going to leave you right there. I hope that's okay. All right, let's work the list. Jairus is up first. Well, let me ask, out of the group that has checked in, out of that group, was there any mobiles? third. Let's work the list. Jairus, AI5Q, you're up. Go ahead.
Well, hey, Alex. AI5Q here. Just wanted to drop in and say hello. I'm busy working on trying to figure out the inputs and outputs for a Coriolis meter, which is a mass flow meter that gives us density and temperature compensation and all sorts of stuff for work. So I'm working with my boss through a 150-page manual trying to figure this stuff out. It's lots of fun. We should try it sometime. And I just wanted to also say hi to Justin, AF5LW. Good to hear you on the radio, sir. It's been a while, and we'll have to catch up over the air sometime. Maybe simplex. I think I can reach you with my antenna. I'm not sure. We'll have to give it a try. Anyway, that's all I got. Just having fun and deep in the weeds at work, but I needed a mental break for a minute, so I decided to check in. 73, and I should be around for the final round here in a little bit. AI5Q back to net control.
All right, Jairus, very good. Yeah, you had me going there for a minute. I don't miss those days one bit. You can have it. I am retired, and I don't care. I had a lapel pin, KMAI, let's see, KMAICR. Yeah, and you can figure out what that, the first word was KISS, so we'll leave it at that. Jairus, have a great day. We'll talk to you later. AI5Q, this is K5ABF. Let's talk to John, KE8UIB. John, go ahead.
K5AF from KE8UIB along with KF8DTP. Hello, Alan, everybody out there on the net.
Hi, Alan, and everybody out there on the net.
All right. Lori and I are working away here in good old Hartville, Ohio, and we just wanted to drop on your hour, check in, say hello, and give you one for the count there. And so with that, this is KE8UIB along with KF8DTP. We are living that $5 dream, and they're quite a time. 7-3, y'all.
All right, good deal, John. Thanks for that, and thanks for Laura. Is it Laura or Lori? Looks like Lori, maybe. All right, KF8DTP. Thanks for that as well. And you guys stay safe. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate you guys. All right, we're going to clear with John and Lori, and that was KE8UIB and KF8DTP. And we're going to go talk to William, KF8EPG. William, go ahead.
Hello, and this is my first time doing any one of these nets. I'm also a member of a club that Lori and John belong to, and I'm trying to set up my new 2-meter rig, and I wondered how I sound out there.
Well, in my book, William, I think it sounds fine. You might turn up the audio gain just slightly, 5 or 10%, but otherwise it's perfect. So stick a nail in it. Go ahead.
All right. Well, thank you for that report, and that's all I really needed to check out. And I thank you for taking my call. This is KF8EPG 73.
All right, William, thanks for checking in. Come back and visit us when you can. We're here all the time, so every day. All right, we're going to clear with KF8EPG. This is K5ABF. We've got Catherine, looks like a first-time check-in coming up, and Marvin after that, also a first-time check-in. Got a lot of good first-time check-ins today, so there we go. All right, Catherine, W5IZE. Go ahead, Catherine. Did I get that call sign right? I believe that was Catherine. W5IZE in Texas. It's your turn. Go ahead.
W8WKY.
All right, right, we may start losing folks. Some of those nodes start dropping off at 5 or 10 minutes after the hour on the second hour. So I hope we didn't lose Catherine. She might have been checking in on the Malvern, Arkansas repeater. I don't know if that's close enough or not, but anyway, one more time, W5IZE. It's your turn. All right, Mark Catherine is not responding, and we'll go talk to Marvin in Alabama, KF8EG. Go ahead. Had to grab a quick drink there. Nothing heard from Marvin. One more time, KF8EG. Marvin, go ahead. That starts happening now. All right, let's try Sam, W5IAM. Sam, what's going on? Well, let's see. I'm looking at the dashboard, and I see that I'm keying up the repeater, so I think everything's okay. Anyway, let's try Justin, AF5LW. Justin, go ahead.
Hello, thanks, Alex. Yeah, I hear you. You're coming in great. I think you're right about the nodes just dropping, be my guess. I didn't have a ton today. I was just kind of testing out a node and a configuration here. At a different place. I'm up at my property in Yonkers, Oklahoma, so not at my home QTH today. Jairus reached out to say hi to you as well, and I would love to do a QSO or some simplex tonight. I got an antenna here, and see if I can reach you, or we can do node 2. So that sounds fun to me. Back to you, Net Control. Thank you.
All right, Justin, very good, and good luck with that simplex with Jairus. That ought to be fun. And simplex is always fun. I need to start doing that on Saturday night more often. Thanks, Justin. We'll talk to you later. AF5LW. This is K5ABF. Let's see, we had Lori in, Lori, we already talked to Lori. Lori and John, that's right. All right, we're on line 85. I'm going to go ahead and do a last call here and get through, then we get the 73 round started. So this will be last call for check-ins for this February 4th edition of the N5XQK Memorial Portaburger Net. Last call. All right, we got Dale, K2ISP. This is last call. Anyone else? We're going to talk to Dale, and then we're going to start the 73 round. So Dale, K2ISP, Claremore, go ahead.
Well, good afternoon. To check in and see if this radio works. I just got done programming the radio for my daughter and son-in-law. They're each licensed, and just got moved back here a couple months ago, back into Claremore. So I was just setting up their radios just to get some local frequencies in there. They came from North Carolina. His dad had programmed them for a bunch of stuff down there. But anyway, just wanted to check in, see if this thing worked. Back to you.
All right, Dale. Well, it's working fine. You got a little hash in there with you. I think you're probably got a little distance between you and the repeater. Either that, or you're using low power. That's what it sounded like. But I could hear you fine. your signal was coming through absolutely perfect. Got 100% of the audio, so no problem there. All right, Dale, anything else?
Well, I am in Claremore and got the computer running next to this thing on a handy talkie with just a little antenna, so that could account for some of the noise maybe. All right, we'll say 73s and turn it back to the net to ISP.
All right, very good. Thanks, Dale. And yeah, I guess you call that full quieting, but it was not full quieting. It had a little hash in there with it, but I got every word, so don't worry about it. All right, thanks, Dale. K2ISP. This is K5AVF. I saw W5IZE come online over on the blue screen. W5IZE. We're going to give you one try, and then we're going to start the 73 round. Catherine, are you there? Nothing heard. Let's do this 73 round, and then we'll wrap it up. All right, you know how this goes, guys. I'm going to read off the call signs that have checked in on the second hour, and if you're out there, give me a 73. And if you're not, well, we'll move on to the next station. All right, Nick, you're up. KV8SLG 73.
Don't forget your garbage, Alex. 73, all y'all. Hope to hear a bunch of you on the Beacon Net tonight. KD8SLG, back to net control.
All right, very good, Nick. Thanks a lot, and I'll remember the trash. Always do, but it's always good to have a reminder. All right, thanks, Nick. Josh, you're up. KE7WIL 73.
Oh, yeah. I am just reporting this. I have the full bottom rack done of dishes, and I'm now working on the top rack, so you almost kept me company the whole time with some occasional distractions. So thank you much for that. Good being here today. If we don't catch you before, we'll definitely catch you next Wednesday. 7-3, y'all. Have a great week. KE7WIL.
All right, Josh, very good. Glad you got your dishes done there. Good deal. All right, Eddie's next. W3ETB 73, Eddie. Still not responding. All right, Gil, KD5 73. All right, nothing heard from Gil. Sam, W5IAM 73. Nothing heard from Sam. Chris was in and out. Fred was in and out. Donald, KI5PM 73.
This is KI5WDM 73, Alex. Have a great afternoon. Man, you did really good this afternoon. We appreciate you. And by the way, welcome, Arizona. Glad to have you on board. KI5WDM.
I thank you for the kind words, Donald. Yeah, it's not my first rodeo. All right, Jeff, KD4YVV 73.
Yeah, I'm going to back up something here. Thank you. Also, that group from Arizona or any other state, if you're having a hard time being able to get on your repeater, or either your repeater only works once a week, or whatever the policy is, always try Echolink. I think I love it so much because I get to get on the second half when normally I can't. So you might try Echolink if you don't use it already. KD4YVV 73.
W8WKY.
All right, Jeff, very good. Yep, thanks for that. That's a good point. Yeah, you can always jump in there every day on Echolink, so there you go. Thanks, Jeff. Stanley's next. K1STN 73, Stanley.
Victor Lima.
right, nothing heard from Stanley. Let's try John, KM7VHS 73. John was in and out. Sorry about that. Miss Jeanette said she was not going to be here, so we're down to Ray, K5CFY 73, Ray.
Hi, Alex. 73, K5CFY.
All right, sounds like Ray's outside on the handy-talkie. Thanks, Ray. Grant, KD5AFS 73.
That's 3, y'all. KD5AFS.
All right, thank you, Grant. We'll talk to you tomorrow, I'm sure. Tim, KZ8TG 73.
All right, 73. Great talking to everybody today. Have a good one, KZ8TG.
All right, good deal, Tim. Thanks for being there today. And I want to stop right here, and I'm going to say this is K5ABF Alex in Glenville, Oklahoma. ID there for the FCC, and then we'll continue. All right, I got Tim in the mobile. He's already destinated, so we're going to talk to Joe. KA1JXY. I have a hard time with that one, Joe. 73. All right, Joe was in Massachusetts. Nothing heard. Greg, AI5 73. All right, nothing heard from Greg. Mark, KC8FQV 73.
All right, 73, Alex. Hopefully, maybe our print master, John's out there. I'd like to speak with him sometime. It's amazing how small these prints can get that you can't read them. But 73, John, Alex, KCFQV.
I heard someone in Kiev. All right, Mark, very good. Yeah, I have to use a magnifying glass all the time. Thanks, Mark. All right, let's try Jerry. He was not responding earlier, but let's try him. W7WAX 73, Jerry. All right, still not responding. Al, KE4IHX 73. I was in North Carolina, they probably dropped. So, all right, let's try Patrick, KF8EDE 73. All right, nothing heard from Patrick. Herb, KC3 UUK 73. All right, nothing heard from Herb. Larry, KI5MBB 73.
And 73 to you there, Alex. Real quick here, I got on one of the parrot deals there, and it said my audio was too loud. It wasn't too long ago. It said my audio was too low, so I added a audio amplifier. I went on my Supermom page and turned the audio plumb down on it, and now I don't know what to do. I backed off this microphone a little bit, and I don't know what to do if that didn't fix it. But anyway, 73 to you. Appreciate you, Alex. K5AVF, KI5MBB.
All right, Larry. Well, I got good news. It fixed it. You were absolutely clear of that signal, so you're in good shape right now. Leave it where it is. Thanks, Larry. All right, Curtis, WB9WVB 73.
Great big 73s to everybody. Great net today, Alex, and I'll turn it back over to you from WB9 WVB.
All right, thank you, Curtis, for the kind words. Yeah, we have a great time on this net. I go sideways all the time, and you know what? It doesn't matter. It's amateur radio. Curtis, thanks. All right, Jairus, AI5Q73.
Alex, and Justin, if you're still listening, text me tonight or I'll text you and we'll set up a simplex call. AI5G.
All right, good deal, Jairus. Yep, Justin, I'm sure I hope he's listening. Text him anyway. All right, thanks, Jairus. John, KE8UIB 73.
Oh, 73 is Alex, and thank you for running the net from KE8UIB.
All right, good deal, John. Thanks. All right, William, KF8EPG 73.
Thank you for the information on setting the gain on the mic. I'm looking at the manual right now and going to do that soon. So thank you. 7-3.
All right, William, very good. Yeah, a little back gain would help. All right, let's see. We've got, let's try Catherine again. W5IZE 73, Catherine. All right, nothing heard from Catherine. Martin, no, that's Marvin, KF8EG 73. All right, nothing heard from Marvin. Justin, AF5LW 73.
And I heard you, Jairus. Thank you, Alex. AF5LW, back to net control.
All right, good deal, Justin. Have fun. All right, Lori, KF8DTP 73.
KF8DGP.
All right, Laurie, I can see you and John trying to pass the microphone back and forth. All right, thanks, Laurie. Dale, K2ISP 73.
And K2ISP 73 is all, and thanks, Alex.
Not a problem, Dale. You guys stay safe out there. All right, I want to say thanks to everyone that checked in today. It's been fun. I enjoyed doing the second hour. I like doing 73 rounds. It's a lot of fun. And, boy, Wednesdays are, it's a challenge and a lot of fun. So I enjoyed it. You guys stay safe out there. I'm going to close the net. I'm going to return the repeaters to normal operations, whatever that might be, and say 73 to y'all. Stay safe. K5ABS.
W8WKY.
Okay, KSFQV, I just want to see if K8 UIB was out there or Lori. I can't call your call, Lori. I was going to just ask, I was reading one of these tabs there on these button batteries. I'm amazed how small that R is where it says Duracell, and then there's the R in a circle at the end of it. How small that stuff is. Like, how can they ever print it? But you are listening, John and Lori, KSFQV.
KC8FQB from KAUIB. Today's technology is just something else, Mark. That's all I can say about that. And I'm sure that that the battery casings, when they print those, are probably printed on offset so they can even get finer detail than screen printing. But even the stuff we get this day and age is just phenomenal compared to 20 years ago.
All right, yeah, I'm going to let you go so you can get back to work. But, I was just looking at a button. They have them for the hearing aids there and them discs or whatever, and they have that little plastic tab that carries the battery in them. And it said Duracell, and then at the end of it, that little circle with the R, and they're like, how the heck can they do this stuff? Well, I'll let you go, and, you want to get done so you can get out and enjoy the sun. Hopefully they have a window close to you where you can get some of that Mr. Soul in the building, KSFQV. I'm going to let you go, John. We'll catch you down the line somewhere. And Lori.
Mark, my pressing too far off from the back door, so that's a good thing there. And we got about a half an hour to go. And some of the stuff I'm screen printing now with some of these shirts with rosters with a lot of sponsors on the back, stuff gets as small as 32nd of an inch. It's kind of crazy. But with that, I'll go ahead and clear with you and finish out my day here at work. This is K8UIB. I'm clearing with KC8FQV.
All right, KEI8, UIB, yep. Go off to help them groups support the people that support them groups. You got to support them, and that's what they do. So, hey, KSFQV, all comes around. So, we'll catch you later, John, KSFQV.